between the Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts. The holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Right side cut by Higgins. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Houston.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
South. All right. 18.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they drop him after just a yard. 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's all home on the stat sheet. If you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle block, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. 18. Right, Tony.
3rd and long for him here. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set.
10-yard loss on the play. And it's 4th down.
Jack Fox getting the call here to punt on 4th down. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Ooh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Pass him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
Textbook hitch route. Hit him in the short field. It's deliberate. Once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Panther 6, 7 Pirates, 19 tight.
To the air on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And a nice return out of them. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's the long back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 18.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I think everybody on the offense was already thinking about the next play to run because they watched that. Short little throw to the tight end. You really don't expect to see many of those gimmies dropped.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
All right. 18. What's up?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Getting out to his left. On the left side. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He's got to go back for this one. Great punt. Fair caught at the 6.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Short pass brought in. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Left side into the hands of Warren. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45.
It's a gain of 20.
20 yards on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Looking quickly here.
Tackle back at the 41-yard line.
Ready, go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Right side is wheeled in by Warren. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. That one gains 7. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Richardson. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Taylor runs it in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Oliver with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10.
Ray. Here we go.
Toss play, short side. And he's encouraged out of bounds after that 9-yard gain. So that's going to make it 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. To the air, Stroud. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe block as he set out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Sometimes just feel like in the background with every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's in trouble. He's going to go down. The Colts got him. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
This guy, Kate, he can create. He really is good out there. He's skilled when it comes to getting outside the pocket, which makes it all the more impressive. They contained him so well when he was clearly looking to generate something with his legs.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Taylor. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 5 at the 22-yard line.
2nd down carry for Taylor. We're working a couple yards past the line. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard. That play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
18, Rattler, 18.
That finds Pittman, complete. And he crosses the sideline, a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, Taylor. That's some daylight through the 40. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go, here we go.
They go again with Taylor. And he'll get this through midfield and stop pushing into Texans territory. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he has it to the 42 before they make their stop. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st down from the 42.
Let's go now. Hot 70, hot 70. Go.
Richardson now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Defense's 1st sack of the game, Canes. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, a really big loss.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. It's the Colts holding the lead here at Lucas Oil. Well, for more than a couple of 1st downs away, it is 2nd and quite a bit after that sack.
Bronco 80.
Richardson back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. That's caught. He found some space. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. This is hauled in by Samuel. And he will not score, but that does set him up front with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal.
Cougar 19.
Design wrong. Here's Richardson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Colts grow their lead just before halftime. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Rock, hey, QB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. This will end up as a touchback.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10. Shotgun now, first round. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Hunter Waller's got it. And the Colts get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
First and 10.
Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
Yeah, if a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, well, you checked down the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, they're as big a security blanket as running backs are. But the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head. They went out and executed with their bodies to take it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Richardson. That's brought in, it's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. And good play. Into a great play.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Liking 18.
To throw, Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Richardson on 3rd. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts get more points to end a lopsided first half. Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21.
21. Texans nothing.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. He'll throw it. Targeting the sideline, Kirk has it. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, and put his feet in bounds.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Fox now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Things going well so far.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Starting the 3rd with Taylor. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. Free inside the 30. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Colts continue piling on to this lead.
Texans nothing.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And that one bounces through the end zone for a
The
touchback.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag.
Here we go, let's go. 18.
Back to throw, Stroud. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. He's looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
Wow, what's that? 19 Texans.
From the gun, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a first down. The rookie out of Washington making that tackle.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 25. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans start the second half with some needed points. Nico Collins with a touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
One after is good by Borealis. And the Texans cut the lead by a quarter, down out of 21. Fox now to kick this one away. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Straight ahead with Taylor. He starts out this drive with a nice gain and made second down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up second and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Taylor again. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Let's go now. Reload.
Taylor trying to run for this first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. Don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Back play straight ahead. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
So many offenses will script, Kate, their first 15 plays of a game, but it's often getting to the lesser use stuff like that that's critical in the red zone. They get a decent gain out of it and continue the push for the goal line.
Taylor, and he gets absolutely popped to add that one. He manages a couple, and they are right on the verge of it. 3rd goal from the 1.
And goal.
Here we go. Ready.
Taylor again. And this time he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts grow their lead yet again. Ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball into the 35 to begin this drive. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Looking for Kirk, and it's intercepted. Hunter Waller's got it. And the Colts get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock it behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Digging deep in the playbook here. Here's his 3rd and 11.
Makes it 3rd and 11.
Go! 70 Timberwolves.
We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over.
Ready up.
The Texans are in the nickel, 3rd down.
Ready. Cougar 19. Get him.
They'll air it out on third. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. Going for it on fourth. Richardson. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Texans take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Is a turnover on downs.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Stroud from the pistol. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion or at a premium in this league.
Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Within 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
And the Texans first down.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Into traffic, complete. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
Now it's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive really affected decision-making there. Coming off a kick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Dude, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
The Texans set to punt. Fields this at the 19. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Taylor now up the middle. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Come on. Bring it. Ready.
Back to Taylor on 2nd down. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
15 yards.
First down from the 41.
First down.
Let's go now. Ready.
It's a design run for Richardson. And he goes down to avoid a hit, so give him a gain of close to 4. That's going to set up 2nd down.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready.
Zone read handoff to Taylor. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts very close to an 11th win this season.
Got it. Ready.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Go. Hut.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's good for a Colts.
All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
He's taken down at the
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Hits his running back. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third and short yardage here, Richardson. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares?